everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hussein Sibyl. If you're tuning in for the first time, and you're welcome to my channel. And for those who've always been here with me, thank you for being here. It is a pleasure to have you always. So today I'm going to be answering a question I saw in the comment section of my previous video. Someone is asking if it is legal for your UAE employer to withhold your passport after you're being employed in a company. So I'll answer the question and tell you what to do in case you need your passport and your employer doesn't want to give it to you when you need it, or if it's legal for them to hold your passport or no. So this is what the person asks. After a company hires you, is it legal for your employer to hold your passport? And the answer is it is illegal for the company to hold the passport of the employees, because the passport actually does not even belong to the holder of the passport. It belongs to the issuing government, and no one is entitled to hold this document but the one who has his or her name on it. The practice of employers withholding the passport of its foreign employees is prohibited under the circular number 267 of 2002, issued by the Ministry of Interior, unless it is carried out by judicial authorities in accordance with relevant provisions of the law. However, if the employee consents to handing over the passport, then such possession of the employee's passport by the employer shall not be deemed unlawful, provided the employee's consent is obtained in writing and the employer agrees to return the passport at the employee's request. In addition, considering that you are employed by a company in the mainland of Dubai, the provision of Federal Law Number 8 of 1980 regulating employment relations in the UAE shall be applicable. Therefore, in case your employer terminates your employment on the grounds of your demand to return your passport or your refusal to consent to the retention of your passport, such a termination may be deemed an arbitrary termination. So in pursuance of the aforementioned circular and the provision of the employment law, it may be noted that you may demand the return of your passport from your employer. If your employer refuses to return your passport or discourages you from demanding the return of your passport by indicating a subsequent termination of your contract, you may consider approaching the Ministry of Human Resources and Emiratisation, and you may also file a complaint against your employer at the police station. The only time your employer is supposed to keep your passport is when they want to process your visa, and it should be returned to you after that. Some employers says that they are withholding the passport for safekeeping. If that is the case, then it should be handed to you whenever you're in need of it. Some companies will not want to hand your passport even when you are in need of it. You can file a complaint against them in the Ministry of Human Resources and Emiratisation. What I know about companies withholding passport is not actually that they're taking it for safekeeping or anything. They are keeping the passport because at times when they process visas for new employees, they might abscond and not work for them. So most companies, they prefer to take the passport of the new employees and keep it with them until when their contract is finished or when they are in need of their passport. Because some employees, they actually take the passports and they go and they don't work for the company. They go and look for jobs in other companies and they are working under those companies. But at this point, some employees just want to take their passport and keep it, because without your passport, you cannot go anywhere without it. So that passport is like a guarantee that you're going to stay with them. But even if your employer is keeping your passport for this reason, they should give it to you when you need it. Maybe you need it for something, or you need it to do anything with it. It should be handed to you. I had an issue with a company that I worked for years back. The company, they had my passport, and I actually needed a passport for an admission in a country, and they did not give me the passport. I had to follow it up until I got the passport. So if you have a company like this, because some companies are really too much, if you're in that kind of company and they start to deal with you like that, they are supposed to give you your passport whenever you need it. They are supposed to give it to you because it is your property. It is not theirs. It is your personal identification. It is your international identification. They are not supposed to keep it with them. In case you find yourself in this situation, make sure you go to the police station or you report them to the Ministry of Human Resources and Emiratization. Don't stay quiet. The most important thing in UAE is knowing your right as an employee. If you don't know your right as an employee, most employers will step on you, because some employers are just out to just violate your rights. They are just out to deal with you very badly. So in UAE, make sure you know your rights. Go on Google, research what you're supposed to do, what you're not supposed to do as an employee in UAE. You'll find so many answers. Even if you need legal help, you can have lawyers online that they can help you with those answers. So know your rights as an employee in UAE. In my next video, I'm going to be talking about the benefits of your contract after your contract is finished, how to calculate that. Thank you for watching this video. If you like the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment in the comment section. And if you need more information, you can check me on Facebook. My Facebook is here from Sibyl. If you're coming to me on Facebook, make sure you like my page on Facebook. Don't just come in my inbox without liking my page. It's just for courtesy. That's the least you can do, right? Thank you for liking the page. Check me on Facebook or on Instagram. My Instagram is Hussein_Sibyl. And if you want to send me an email, my email is hussein@gmail.com. I'm on TikTok as well as here from Sibyl. So if you need any information, you can check me on any of those socials. I'll be able to respond, because most of the times I don't respond to comments in the comment section. I'll put the links in the description box in case you want to connect with me. You can click and connect with me on any of those socials. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next video. Bye bye.